All right, welcome team. Good evening, everyone. Good to see you all. Yes, I can see you, Simon, and the rest who are not on video. Kindly, I wouldn't mind seeing your nice faces. So we start our session tonight, and this is a session that definitely is going to change our lives from where we are to where we want to be. There is always that big room for everyone to be better, to achieve more than you've achieved. And of course, we say the enemy of success is the current success you've experienced. So always be ready to move to a whole new level of success. All right. For those who are joining us for your very first time, my name is Dr. Kariuki Josphat, married to one Kariuki Josphat Okech, and between us, we are blessed with 4 young children. I have been around in this opportunity for the last 12 years, and I'm loving it. Before this, my wife was a high school teacher, teaching physics and maths with the TSC, and myself, I was a full-time lecturer in the university here in Nairobi. But without preempting much, I must say that I'm super excited to have found my boss 7 years ago. And that tells you those who are here for a financial freedom and time freedom, then you are in the right place at the right time. So I will be sharing the opportunity, and later on I will be giving a chance to one of our great leaders that we have to share her success story, just to show you that in the next few months, you will be also sharing success story to touch other people and change the world at large. So for those who are here for the very first time, we really, really want to thank you and appreciate you for finding time to be here with us. While one would say it's family time, but I think the best thing you can do for your family is to sacrifice today for their better tomorrow. So thank you so much for finding time to be here. And for those of us who are already in the business, that is the superstars, we want to appreciate you. Thank you for inviting other people to come and also benefit from what we are doing. So I'll go right ahead and share my screen so that you can be able to follow the presentation. So it's coming up in a few seconds. So we, as Superstars team, our mission is very simple, very clear and straightforward. Basically, we are here to help individuals who want to start up their own businesses for the sake of gaining financial freedom with time, travel the world, and live a better lifestyle. That is why we are here. And this is something we've done for over a decade now. And I can assure you we've experienced global success, and you're joining us at the best time so that together we can get to another level of success. So first things first, and this makes us a Superstars team quite different from other businesses out there. We don't believe in making all the money and you take that money to the hospitals. We want you to make your money, build wealth, and you enjoy that wealth, and you also, cascade it down to the generations that will come after you. So your health is your greatest wealth. Who agrees with me that your health is your greatest wealth? And if you do, then we can move to the next step. Now, for your health to be perfect, you've got to consider basically what you eat, how you exercise, and how you sleep. Those are 3 key factors. Now, when it comes to diet, We borrow from the World Health Organization, who tells us this, that if you want to be healthy regardless of your age, then just follow this triangle. First of all, you do exercise and you manage your weight. And then notice that my triangle is wide at the bottom and narrow at the top. So we are saying this: take whole grains in large amounts, whole grains, not the refined ones. And then you take lots of fruits and vegetables so that you boost your immunity. As we go up, we are reducing. So you reduce on the intake of proteins, especially red meat, and then the intake of fats and sugars. Do away with that. And if you must take, then take very minimal. So do we do that? The answer is, from myself and those that I've interacted with, no, we've inverted the triangle so that we take more of what we should take less, and we take less of what we should be taking more. And that means you now become a candidate of these chronic diseases. In as much as we don't want to really dwell so much on health matters, because this is a business opportunity, we really must be aware of this, that if you invert that triangle, then you become a candidate of cancer, diabetes, arthritis, blood pressure, name them. But then the good news is this: we have partnered with a company that has great reputation and whose products are so good and high quality to help us to fill in the dietary gaps. And that is Neolife International. So now understand that as Superstars team, we build our own independent businesses, but then there's no business without high quality products. So that is why we partner with Neolife by choice. And it was started by Jerry Brasfield 64 years ago. You see, we are at least confident that if the company has been there for 64 years, then it will be there for another 64 years. So you can, with excitement, be part of the company, knowing that it will start for a long time. And it has gone to over 57 different countries. So, and it's still spreading. Why is that so? It's because of our very powerful values, our core values: honesty and integrity. What we say is what they are raised. People are number one. We value people more than anything else. Then products that work. And you can see that on the right-hand side, we have a scientific advisory board, top doctors and scientists in the world who look into these products to make sure that they are best in nature, they are absolutely organic, and backed by science. Actually, this gentleman here, Dr. Arthur Fast, the late, was the founder of the cancer chemotherapy. That tells you that the scientists are of the highest qualification. Doctors in nutrition, doctors in food science, biochemistry, and so on and so forth. Then equal opportunity. Whether you are 18 or 81, whether you are a professor or you are not very well academically advanced, this is your opportunity. As long as you have a burning desire to change your life. That's the only requirement. You have a dream and you are serious, you are committed, you want to achieve that dream, then you are welcome. The long-range vision, as I mentioned, we are looking into 10 years from today, 30 years from today. So it's not something you start today and it's not there next year. No, you can be assured that a decade from today, half a century from today, your business will still be moving forward. So now you can see that the triangle, the solution right there. Beatrice drew my screen. Let me erase by first stopping to share. Then I reshare. Please avoid tampering with my screen. All right. So now for exercise, you have to do it yourself. But for whole grains, at least we have 3 products in one. We call it 3NN, whole grains combined. So they feed your cells so that you look younger for longer. Who would want to look younger for longer? Everyone would want. And then fruits and vegetables, we fill in that gap by use of carotenoid complex. These are fruits and vegetables. As a matter of fact, in only 20 days of using carotenoid complex, your body immunity will go up by 37%. Isn't that amazing? And then we have omega-3 salmon plus for the right oils in our body to grease our joints, to clear the bad cholesterol from our body, to boost your memory, and so on and so forth. Then multi is the last one for minerals and vitamins. So all the 4 are combined in this sachet here. And then we have 30 such sachets in this box called Provitality. So now, once you've taken that for a whole 30 days, you know what? At least the triangle which was upside down is now the right side up. And in that case, your health is perfect and you can think of now building your business and making money. However, we don't only have Provitality. We have many other products. Like you can see, we have weight management products. Many people wrestle with weights, but this is a perfect solution. My wife, Pure Rose, is one of the greatest beneficiaries of this because I remember before this, she was really struggling with weight, 124 kilograms. That was too much. But with this, now she was able to resize very well and your body is toned, so you don't have sagging skin. Then we have all these other ranges, just to mention. Later, there are chances and opportunities to train you on the products. For now, I just want to show you that we have the highest quality products on earth, and then we go into the business in a few minutes from now. So we have herbal alternatives. Herbal alternatives, these are products that fine-tune your hormones. Like for ladies, we have feminine herbal. You know, when your hormones are imbalanced, then you get so many issues. That is why we have some ladies not able to conceive, others, you know, get stress in their monthly cycles and so on and so forth. But when you take feminine herbal, things are streamlined. And at least you are excited that you are also preventing getting cancers, like ovarian cancers, you know, breast cancers and all that. For us men, we have masculine herbal. That, in other words, makes a man to remain a man in the actual sense. And of course, we also protect ourselves from getting prostate cancer and other male-related challenges. Think of home care products, organic detergents. Instead of bathing with chemicals, washing clothes with chemicals, and this will ultimately get into our body when the clothes get into contact with the skin. Why not use these organic ones? And they are economical. You know, one way of making money is saving money. So, like LDC, you use very little and it's multi-purpose. You dilute fast, you bathe with it, toothbrush with it, wash utensils with it, fruits and vegetables, so it's multi-purpose, and many others there. Organic skincare, which are age-defying, is the other range of products. Your skin is the largest organ. You don't want to ignore it, especially men, my brothers. Let's not ignore our skin. Sometimes men don't bother with their skin. Ladies are more keen. Unfortunately, the ladies also use chemicals on their skin. For our children, we have very powerful immune boosters and so on and so forth. And then for farming, we have, Supergrow. Supergrow is an organic foliar. It's a crop booster that will improve your yields 3 times and will help your crops to remain green even in dry seasons. How I wish that all farmers can embrace this and they come to learn about it, and our country will never have a food crisis. So what I've done is, in a nutshell, to show you that we have so many products that we get from Neolife International that as Superstars team, we have no struggles building our business. And that will excite you to notice that you are joining a business where you'll never have to struggle on how do I get my products. All right, now we get to the core of it, the main thing. How do you then, using these products and in a professional way, build your business towards financial freedom and lifestyle that you want? This is what made me to be part of this opportunity. I wasn't interested so much with the issues of health because in any case, I didn't have any issue with health, but my pocket was having what I call cancer of the pocket. I would be paid as a full-time lecturer in the university. I would be paid some good income, and my wife would be paid her TSC salary, high school teaching, but that money would get finished even before the month is over. What gets finished in your case before the other? It would be interesting to get that from you. Is it the income or the month that gets finished before the other? Which one gets finished before the other? Because, you know, until you want to change your current situation, things will never change. So for us, my wife and I, we were so hungry for a change in our finances because we were tired of paying rent. We wanted to have our own home. We were tired of using public means, matatus. We wanted to be driving ourselves. We were tired of taking our children to ordinary schools. We wanted to take them to the best schools on this country and to this planet. So that is what pushed us to look for an opportunity that would help us to achieve all that. Praise be to God that today we have achieved all the dreams that we had, and we achieved even faster than we ever thought. Follow me now on this to understand how you can build your financial success and even time freedom in the next 2 to 5 years. First of all, be sincere. Do you have your dreams alive? In case they are dead, we'll resurrect them. We'll revive them. And I encourage you, as long as you are alive, then God is not through with you. Focus on your dreams. If you want additional income, this is your opportunity. If you want to drive a machine, you can see that machine there. Actually, that is what really I dreamt of. And today it's a history. You want to travel around the world. You can see the plane there. We'll be mentioning this later that we are already just counting very few months to fly to Turkey for holiday. You want to live in a house on top of another house. I know ladies in the call, that makes a lot of sense. Then this is your opportunity. So first of all, where are you in this cash flow quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki? Are you an employee and you only depend on someone dictating your income? Sad news, they will never pay you enough. They'll just pay you that which will retain you in the employment so that you can work for them until old age. Actually, I tell people, 2 people pretend in the employment sector. Your employer will pretend to pay you, yet they just want to hold you up to old age, and you will pretend to be working for them, yet you just want some income for survival. Then we have self-employed, people who start small businesses. Unfortunately, they never break even. But on the right-hand side, we have big business builders who start scalable businesses like the one we are just discussing right here, and automatically they become investors. The beauty of being an investor is that you never work for money, money works for you. When I was young, I would hear people say, there are some people who own Kenya. And even in the papers, they would write a list of who owns Kenya. Now, these are the guys, the investors. And let me tell you one thing. It doesn't matter where you are right now. As long as you are willing to change gears from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, it is going to happen very soon. Let me ask you a question, and I want to talk to you directly into your heart. Who would want to move and cross over from the left-hand side where people live limited life of scarcity, complaining, uchumi ni mbaya, and you cross over to the right-hand side, the side of abundance, where people go for holidays anytime they wish in the year? And in case you're on the right-hand side, wouldn't you want to help those who are on the left-hand side to join you on the right-hand side? And that is what we want in this country, to all join hands to enhance the economic life of every single Kenyan. So how do you cross over? We tell you again, use the superstars team strategy. That is what I want to show you, to build your business, where we give you perfect mentorship. We give you the skills that you need and the leadership that you need. But then remember, we don't bother with the importation of products, distribution of the products, websites and all that. All that is done by our partners, that is Neolife International. So that even as you work, wherever you are working, as a CEO, as a professor, whatever you do, HR manager, whatever, you only need very little time, but of course with the discipline to build a legacy. So once you are ready, how do you then become part of us? We tell you, we don't want you to go through middlemen. In any business, you'll find that we have advertisers, we have wholesalers, distributors, retailers, and these are the fellows who make things to be very expensive, because you as the consumer, you're the one paying their salaries. But here we have removed them. This is the 21st century way of doing business. So that all the millions that are saved in, that would be paid to these guys, you and Neolife benefit from that. You share. So to be directly connected with the company, you pay a one-time fee of 10,000 Kenya shillings. And let me quickly show you how this 10,000 comes back to you. First of all, you are given a kit. This kit has an international license. I told you we are in over 57 countries. You use the same license to build businesses in all those countries. I personally have built businesses in more than 22 countries using the same license I was given on 17th of July 2010. But then you are also given literature materials, because you need to keep understanding more about the business, and we'll take you through the literature materials on a one-on-one interaction. And then, believe you me, you are given a full pack of Provitality for a whole month that is worth almost 7,000 Kenya shillings. But you are not paying the 7,000 shillings, it's part of the 10,000 that you pay. You are given your own website, so that even during COVID-19 season, we were not affected, because we would do everything on our gadgets, on your phone, my friend. During lockdown, we were not affected. That's the beauty of having deploying technology in your business. And you don't pay anything for the company to build your own replicated website. And you are given free delivery of this kit anywhere in the country. So now that you are part of the team, Superstars team, what is your work? Yes, we have created many successful business and men and women, but there is work to be done. Only that we don't work hard. Instead of working hard, we work smart. Look at what we do. First of all, we say, use these products so that you are not talking from theory. Fortunately, you'll even spend less than you were spending when you are buying stuff from supermarkets and all that. Yet here, you are paid because every product is assigned points. So when you buy your Neolife tea, instead of the tea that you used to use there, you get points and you are paid at the end of the month. But then you are also free to share the products with others. You might not be a farmer, but you share Supergrow for farming with the farmers. So you get points and you get profits. Let me mention this, that you, because you are a partner with the company, whenever you buy any product, you are given a 20 to 25% discount on every product. So that becomes your profit if you are buying for someone else. But get me right, we are not in a sales business, a superstar team. This is what we focus on. Number 2B, sharing the opportunity. Do this one right, and you are financially free in the next couple of months or years. Sharing the opportunity simply means this. I met Simon via Facebook, and I told him, my brother, there's an opportunity here that we can do together to change our lives. And here he is, excited about it. And therefore, I have shared the opportunity with him, as simple as that. So that as Simon uses the products, I am also being compensated, because were it not for me, he wouldn't be using them. He wouldn't be enjoying the products. So very, very important. So the points that Simon gets, he will be paid, but I will also be paid because I've contributed to the movement of those products without the company incurring the cost of advertising. And finally, you train. This is not enough to equip you fully on how to build the business. So we give you the right skills like talking to people, skills like being able to deal with any rejections and such like things. And that also comes with personal development. Success is not just about the money you make, friends, but also the person you become in the process. Isn't that amazing? The person I have become today, I'm such a person that even if I started life from scratch, within few months or 1 year or so, I would have sprung up back to where I am right now. So that is very important. So let me demonstrate finally how the networking works. And this is our strategy that we use to help you in 3 months to be at a level that we value most, called director, where you are earning about 100,000 Kenya shillings. If you are ready, if you are serious and committed, this has always worked for so many people, and it will work for you. Let's go. It all starts with you as an individual. You've partnered with the company, you've gotten the profitability kit. It has the profitability inside. I told you every product has points. Profitability has got 36 points. So buy 6 more, because you might be a family man or woman, and in any case, you are starting a business. There's no business where you only fold your hands, you have nothing even to show people that's what you are dealing with. So now, when you buy 6 more, you get a total of 252 points. I'll be using the 252 points for demonstration moving onwards. With the 252 points, you have started earning something. Here we say, genuine businesses, you start small going up. So you are called a manager, earning 500 shillings to 2,500 shillings. You must not start that small, but it's good to know for knowledge's sake. Some start with 10,000, 30,000, but it's good to understand how it works. The next step that you'll do is to duplicate that to a few friends. You bring your friends, Tom, Peter, Mary, and Joe, and let them do what you did. So the 4 of you, in the second month, you have 252 points each. But notice that you will be compensated from all the points, not only your own points. Now you can see you have empowered Mary, Peter, Joe to be managers. and you are at 1,000 points in total, you are called a senior manager, and you're earning 2,500 to 25,000 Kenya shillings. You're still working where you've been working. I'm showing you the modern way of building a sustainable business that pays you residual income. Whether you work or not, residual income will keep coming with time. When the points grows to 2,000 points, you are called an executive manager, earning 25,000 all the way to 50,000 per month. And the third step is where now you duplicate that, and now it's Mary Jo and Peter who have got the 1,000 points, and you are also building some few other people, and you are getting another 1,000 points a day, so that you are at over 4,000 points. Well, there are some people who in their third month, they are already at 7,000 points, 10,000 points. Like our speaker, who I'll be inviting shortly, she will demonstrate that you can move faster than what I'm showing you here. Now, as at 4,000 points, you are called a director, earning 50,000 all the way to 100,000 Kenyan shillings. This is net. This is part-time. Can 50,000 to 100,000 do something in your house? Can it change things positively? Definitely. So now, in a nutshell, once you become a director, your work is simple. Your work is to help your team to also become directors. And when one of them has become a director, you are called a software director, earning over 100,000 Kenya shillings per month. And these are the people we fly with for international lifestyle in the most exotic places outside there. Of course, as a director, we treat you locally. Like now we are taking our directors on 12th of next month, December, to Ole Sereni, a whole day lifestyle event from morning to evening. And then in January, again, we'll have New Year celebrations. So it starts locally, but as a software director, now you go out. Ruby director means you have 3 directors and you are earning over 200,000 Kenya shillings. Basically, you have empowered 3 people to be earning 100,000, so yours goes up. And finally, when you have 6 directors, you are called a president team member. And as a president team member, you earn 500,000 per month, plus. I'm a witness of this. Pieros and myself, we started 12 years ago, and we took less than 3 years to be president team members. So this is not theory. But I can tell you the 500,000 here is actually a very conservative figure, because it goes way beyond that. I will want to post there. And before we go to the lifestyle bit, I will come on behalf of all the other directors. I welcome one of our very successful leaders in the team and in East Africa. She was recently recognized as #1 in the entire East Africa at her level Wound team. I saw her start the business. She was really not doing well, basically, but within a few months, she was celebrating great success. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome our Wound team leader, Okech Florence, to share her success story briefly. Okech Florence, if you can hear me, please.
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know whether you can hear me.
I can hear you, I can see you, go on.
Oh, thank you. So thank you very much, our president, for giving me this chance to share my story. Good evening to you all, our members, together with our distinguished guests. You are very much welcome on this call. And okay, my name is Florence Okech. I am married. And between me and my husband, we have 4 children between the ages of 29 and 14. But I'm a nurse by profession. That means that I do this business on part-time basis. And I joined in 2016. That means that I'm 6 years old in the opportunity. And I want to really thank God for this opportunity because the journey has been very, very big. Actually, why I joined this opportunity was because of my ailing mom. My mom was suffering from a disease called asthma. This started when we were really very young, and my mother got sick on and off. So at times we'd be at home and our father is not even around. And as young children, we'd take our mom to the hospital. So it was so much tormenting. Actually, it really tortured us a lot. And when I was going to school, it was my prayer that one day I become a health worker for me to help my mother because the suffering was unbearable. So God answered my prayers. I went to school, graduated as a nurse, and actually on my graduation day, I was very excited because now I was happy that my mother would get well, would get well. So little did I know that there are diseases that are incurable. Actually, they are chronic, and people have to live with them. So that was one of the diseases that my mom was suffering from. And one day, I really thank God for this angel that the Lord sent to me. This angel invited me to a meeting in Nakuru where I live. And that is why I practice as a nurse. And I attended the meeting after several invitations. So when I went there, sat, listened very carefully, and actually I concentrated so much on the part of health. Reason being, my ailing mother, whom I've just told you her story. And when the meeting ended, I did not waste any minutes. Actually, I had some money that particular day. I joined without hesitation and quickly talked to our dear President Pieros and asked if I could add some products on top of what I got, because as we join normally, we get one product free. So I asked her which ones I could add. Then she showed me, and I made plans on how to purchase more. So after purchasing these products, I sent them to our home. That is our rural home where my mom is currently living. And she started using the products. The prognosis was very much encouraging. After 1 month of taking the products, my mother did not get an attack. And as usual, the many times that my mama could be admitted in 1 month was at least 2 times. And this is, I think this is a too much. Admission to the ward 2 times in a month means somebody is barely living in the hospital. And that one was too much for us. So I realized that that month, my mama did not get sick. She was not admitted. Actually, I was very, very excited. I was very happy. And now I started thinking that these products are now doing something and my mama is going to get healed. Because one thing that really made me confident is that the founder of the company was also suffering from the same disease. So I was also explained to that when somebody has had a chronic illness for long, she needs to take these products for at least 3 months, 3 months consecutive. So I did exactly that. And by the 2nd month, my mom health was clearly, actually she was, even the skin was glittering. Her energy came back. She could even do the things that she had stopped doing. So this really encouraged me, made me so happy. And actually, I even started sharing with other people. So the same 2nd month, the company paid me a check of 1,400. And actually, I did not concentrate so much about the wealth part because I was just keen on the health of my mom. So when this check came, I didn't understand how it came. So I went back to our dear presidents, sat down with them, asked them how the check came. And as usual, as supportive and always willing to really mentor us and show us what to do, they sat me down, they explained everything to me, and they even encouraged me that this check would gonna grow bigger and bigger. And as a civil servant, you know how things are. I know civil servants are on the call, and our beautiful payslip looks very, very good at the gross part of it. But when it comes down there at the net, at times you don't even want to show people. You just fold it and keep it away. At times you even get depressed. And these are the times where we say that our payslips are in the ICU. And when things are in the ICU, that means things are really bad, critical, in fact. So when I heard that this company is gonna give me money, and as a civil servant, I know very well that we earn salaries that, in fact, in the 5th day of earning your salary, everything is gone. Because at times you even budget with this money even before you earn it. So you can never go until this money is still there with you. So most of the civil servants are always broke, just to say the truth, because this money is not enough. So when I heard that this opportunity can give me the amount of money that I want and will enable me to do the things that I've ever wanted to do, my dreams were rekindled once again. And actually, by seeing this check, I was convinced that something good is coming. And when our presidents really emphasized that when you just remain teachable, you will get this money. I became a very teachable student. And I want to tell you that I never missed any meeting. I was very keen. I tried as much as possible not to miss any meeting. And this really made me talk to people as I was told. I really did the 3 basics consistently. And the following month, I got a check of 34,700. Imagine, from 1,000 to 34,000. What an increment. We know as civil servants that we normally strike, but even when we strike, we have never gotten an increment of 30,000 from 1,000. So this one was amazing. It was unbelievable. So this one really made me even have a lot of confidence to share and even to touch the lives of other people. I even started growing a big team that was also doing the basics, and they also started earning. And I also learned, actually, I was taught that you touch the lives of other people and you also succeed. So they succeed as you succeed. If you don't touch the lives of other people, this money won't grow. I did exactly what my mentors told me. And in the 4th month, I started earning a 6-digit income. Imagine a check of 117,300 Kenya shillings in the 4th month in this opportunity. I was very, very excited. And as if that is not enough, nurses in the country were on strike. We did not have money that time in our house. And coincidentally, my husband, as a lecturer in the university, lecturers in the country were also on strike. I can remember how my fellow nurses really had problems, and especially the ones who were living there in rented houses. The landlords were threatening to send them away. Some of them could not even pay school fees for their children. Some of them even went hungry. And what I did a photocopy of my check, showed them during the strike, and let me tell you that some of them joined. And when they joined, they started also earning some money. They also started having some side pocket money that kept them going. And they have always been thanking me for making them join this opportunity. So this company has been paying me month in, month out. And actually the highest check that I've ever earned in this opportunity is a check of 369,000 in 1 month. This amount of money that the company has been giving us have really changed us a lot. Actually, they have really changed our mindset, because when I was starting, I did not know that this is an opportunity that will change our life just suddenly like that. So I've realized that this opportunity has made us do a lot of things that maybe we wouldn't have done if we were just depending on salary. So apart from the cash or the wealth part of it that we have really benefited a lot and still benefiting, I've also enjoyed the lifestyle part of it. Actually, in the beginning, my husband did not really understand the business very well. He was a bit skeptical, but when we went to the meeting and he got to understand the business, he promised to support me. And all along, he has been my support and my partner in the business. And actually, we have really enjoyed so much together, including the trips that we have been going in the country and even outside the country. And actually, he has been the one leading the way when we go to the international trips, because he has been traveling even before I started traveling. So this has also really brought a lot of peace and harmony in our family. I've also earned very, very nice names in the family. Actually, the latest being my gold mine. You can imagine, such a sweet name. Yeah. So we have traveled from to different countries. Actually, our first outing was in South Africa in an hotel called Stanton Sun Hotel. This is a gold-coated hotel, one of the best hotels in South Africa. And while we were there, we said, now this is the real honeymoon. It was one of the classic hotels, and we were treated like a king and a queen. We had best. We traveled to the wonderful destinations, and I cannot forget the famous Merope. That is a museum inside a mountain. It was so classic. We saw nice things. We were treated well. Wherever we were sleeping, it was just, I don't know, I cannot even, I don't know, I lack what to really express what I saw. It was fantastic. We had a very good time in South Africa. And then from South Africa, we traveled to Mauritius. We've been to Dubai twice. We've also been to Abu Dhabi, the capital city of United Arab Emirates. And last year, we were in Durban, South Africa, where we also had a classic treatment. And whenever we go out, or even when we are in Kenya, we are treated in exotic hotels, those hotels that are high class, 5-star hotels and above. So every time we go to any trip, the places where we visit, we find out that they are even better than the places that we visited before. So these travels have really made us learn a lot. And actually, we have realized that these trips even make us learn more, make us have a lot of friends, and even open up our minds. We have learned and seen a lot outside there. And I don't want to forget the rewards and even the awards that this company has given me. As our president has said, in the second year in this opportunity, I became the #1 Sapphire Director in East Africa. And this company showered me with a lot of rewards, from certificates, from trophies, a phone worth 75,000 Kenya shillings. At the same time, I also became the #1 world team in East Africa. I was given a very big television set. For those of you who have visited me, you have seen it hanged on the wall. It is very nice. I have so many certificates, so many trophies, so many gifts in form of cash that have always been given teas, chais of 45,000, chai of 80,000, tea of 180,000. I'm telling you this opportunity, and this company can spoil you. This, I want to just stop by saying that I'm not enjoying alone. I have a wonderful team back in Nakuru where I live. Thank you very much, my team in Nakuru, for the great support. We have been working together, and I'm so much indebted to you, because without you, I wouldn't have realized this big success. I also want to thank my team all over in the diaspora. My team has spread from Kenya to other parts of the country. Actually, I can see Ruth Hango all the way from Namibia. Welcome, Ruth. Ruth is our senior manager from Namibia. I can also see Caroline Nyango all the way from Milan, Italy. And recently, I also sponsored Naomi Awange from Australia. And I have quite a number of members in the diaspora. So I really thank God for this opportunity. And as I said before, this opportunity has rekindled my dreams. You know, there are times that you can even stop thinking about, you can even stop dreaming. But when you get such an opportunity where your life change, your dreams. So I really thank God for our leaders, our presidents, who have really mentored me ever since I joined this opportunity until now. There's no single time when I would pick my phone, call them, and they ignore me. They are always willing and very ready to support me together with my team. Thank you very much, our dear presidents. And I also want to thank the fellow directors, because as Superstars team, we are one strong team that always help one another and support each and every team in the Superstars team. So just to finish, I want just to encourage our dear members that in the 6 years that I've been in the business, I've learned that to grow a stable business in Neolife, one has to think, eat, and live Neolife. And one has to remain positive, no matter the matter. One has to do the basics persistently, consistently, and remain focused. Do not let challenges derail you from doing the business. Challenges are part and parcel of any business. And note that success equals failures plus persistence. You fail today, remain persistent, do the basics just as I said, and you will be successful, because we have a strong support system, both from our uplines and even the company. And in our business, actually, people don't fail, only when they quit. And for our dear guests, if you want to fly high, be in the company of eagles, and you will learn to fly high. If you want to be successful in your life, don't hesitate. Just jump in. We are here to support you. We have been supported and will be very much willing to support you. Thank you for listening to me tonight. Back to our dear president. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Okech Florence, for that. A very amazing testimony. And I'm sure those who are listening for the first time are wishing they came earlier. Simon is wishing that you'll be able to succeed like you. But I have to tell you, Simon and all the guests, you'll do better than we have done so far. The only difficult part of the business that we have not told you, and I want to disclose to you, the hardest bit is starting. because it involves a radical decision making. And before we give you the chance now to pay up and be part of Superstars team, allow me to take less than 3 minutes to just show you the lifestyle that you are getting yourself into. Because yes, you've made good money, you've enjoyed health, but then live that befitting lifestyle. Live like a king, live like a queen. You don't want to go through life without living. Before I go to that, please look at what a transformation you are about to make. That was me when I was an employee, paying rent, working on Route 11. But look at that transformation. This is not my first car. That's the latest shape of Land Cruiser. I have several others, glory to God. That's not my first home. It's my second home here in Nairobi. Isn't that amazing? Just a few years and you're achieving all these things. Look at the team you're joining. Number 1 team in the entire Neolife world, Superstars team. If you join this team and you don't succeed, surely you will never succeed anywhere else. I challenge you. With all the support system that we give you as a team, the number 1 team in Neolife, count yourself lucky that you are landing in hands that care. And the lifestyle and travel, it starts locally. All these are directors at Oresoreni, at Sarova, many other hotels. That's the Windsor Golf and Country Club, where we take you immediately become a software director. That's where we were taken when we were 7 months and my wife resigned from TSC. And then this is where we take you for Ruby orientation. When you become a Ruby director, imagine a pure gold-coated hotel. Isn't that amazing? That's when you remember what the Bible says about you, that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. That's why we were in Zambia, Victoria Falls, the other year, 2012, with the billionaires like Charlie Burton there, and so many of our colleagues and Superstars team members. Then we went to Grand Hyatt. This is in Dubai. You know, the beauty is the company does not take you where they can afford. They take you in the best place ever possible in the country where they take you for lifestyle. Look at that. We were climbing to the top of the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa, with the founder there, CEO, and all that. And then we went to Obai. It's an island in Indian Ocean. Isn't this nice? And if you are a married person, they take you with your partner. All these are Superstars team, Wound team members in Cape Town, where we are being recognized as number 1s, and you can see the red carpet recognition there. This is what awaits you. Ferrari World. This is where you get into a roller coaster that is accelerating like, you know, speed of like a bullet, you know, and you are inside. You live full life. You don't want to go back to your creator without really enjoying life here on earth. Then yes, water world. Getting into those pipes with water, enjoying yourself to the fullest. The biggest mosque in the world, just to see it. And being treated in a 7-star hotel, Emirates Paris. Look at this, young and old in Mauritius. This was the second flight to Mauritius. The first one was at Intercontinental Hotel, then Sugar Beach Resort. And then all of us as president team members, we were taken to Mexico, Los Cabos. Imagine, 22 hours flight from Nairobi via Amsterdam. And then we flew again to Abu Dhabi, even with my biological father. You can see Florence Okech there and the husband and the CEO, Kedra, enjoying life in you know, Abu Dhabi. And lots of cash recognition. Who didn't want to be recognized with this kind of cash? Just appreciation. 615,000 Kenya shillings as just a token of appreciation on top of your monthly bonus. And this is it. Someone is in this call for the very first time, and on 8th of May next year, we will be in the same plane on our way to Turkey, Istanbul. It all depends on, are you getting on board or you want to remain on the periphery? 1 year from today, definitely someone will say, thanks, I joined. And someone else might say, I wish I joined. Don't procrastinate. The pay bill is there, dear friends. Pay directly to the company. The pay bill is 9856.50. Account number, you put your national ID, then 10,000 Kenya shillings, and forward that message to the person who invited you. And you know what? What is 10,000 Kenya shillings if it's going to give you your wildest dreams? I challenge us to get in touch with the person who invited you. That's the only one question. How do I get started now? If we've done it, we are just like you. You too can do it. Don't allow the fear of what if I don't succeed to steal your dream. You can either live your dreams or you live your fear. Which one are you choosing this evening? Go for it. You have what it takes. You have greatness in you, and be part of this dynamic team, superstars team. Let's crush it. Let's go for our dreams. God bless you so much, and see you in the beaches of the world if you will be there to be met. Bye-bye, and God bless.